Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about reports of Kim Kardashian being at the top of the list to play Whitneyhouston role in Bodyguard, the remake, that is. Now, following this report, many people, they have been outraged because many people understand that The Bodyguard is not about color, but it's about singing and acting. And if they're going to do a remake of The Bodyguard coming from Kevin Costner, who is an amazing actor, and Whitneyhouston, who nailed that role so seamlessly. Moving on to the likeness of a Kim Kardashian, honey, it's about to be catastrophic even before it began if they give Kim Kardashian that role. Now, I understand that it is 2025, and as I've been telling you guys since 2022 or 2021, that what they're doing basically is pushing Kim in every door that they can. And once Kim gets shoved through those doors of opportunity, Kim then pushes through her kids. I understand that Kim, she's popular in pop culture, and people believe that when Kim does something, not only are they pulling in the fan base of Kim Kardashian, they're pulling the fan base of the entire Kylie clan, they're pulling in the Jeff Bezos, the Lawrence Sanchez fan base, every and anyone who is connected to them. So I could see maybe why they have Kim Kardashian at the top of the list, but honey, Kim's acting, it's not that good. While it would be interesting to see what Kim does on set, like, it's 2025. Do you even want to take that risk knowing what The Bodyguard has delivered before with the vocals of a Whitneyhouston? You actually need someone in this role that can A, sing, B, act equally. And with so many amazing talents in the industry, I absolutely believe that there's absolutely no one better for this role than a Halle Bailey, a Chloe Bailey, Taylor Swift, Arianagrande, Beyonce, even Sabrina Carpenter even. There's so many other people that are so deserving. We've missed a few names, yes. You guys can add them down below. Honestly, I would rather see a Gabrielle Union in this role because there's one thing we know. Gabrielle Union, she might not have the vocals, but she can definitely act. Carrie, not Kerry, but we have Kelly Rowland. Even Michelle Williams would do an amazing job in this role. So to see them passing over so many talents, who I would love to see in this role as well too, even a Summer Walker, because her vocals is amazing, and I'm sure with a few acting lessons, she will nail the role. But I think that Kim Kardashian, she has so many insecurities that I really cannot see Kim transitioning seamlessly in this role. And again, let me reiterate, as you guys can hear, I named a few people, so evidently you know that I'm saying it has absolutely nothing to do with color. Now, this is going to be very interesting. I would like to see how they decide who they're going to go with and if Kim actually gets picked at the end of the day, because The Bodyguard remake and Kim being at the top of this list, the internet is already in a uproar, and Kim already, she doesn't have that respect for Whitney, so for her to basically be taking on from Whitneyhouston, no, I can't see it. Halle Bailey, for me, she's the one is like at the top. Keke Palmer as well, like how could we even forget Miss Keke Palmer? I really believe though they should give this role to Halle Bailey, because every time I look at all the other possible contenders, it's drawing me back to Halle Bailey. You know why? That young lady, or even Chloe to be honest, because Chloe has that vocal, but Allie's voice is like angelic, and it's more up in line with Whitneyhouston. I don't mean this as a disrespect to Chloe Bailey, because she has that powerful, impactful, strong, amazing vocals. But I think that Halle has basically maintained a level of discipline when it comes to the roles that she takes on with her acting gig. And when she does these, interviews, the press tours for any project that she's on, she delivers so beautifully, and she is so noble about the roles that she gets and how she is grateful for them. And she really, really knows how to sell. So I do hope that they give the role to a Halle Bailey and not a Kim Kardashian, because while Kim Kardashian might be bringing in the channel of network people, at the end of the day, you really need skills, really, really need good acting skills to truly break the box office, coming from a Whitneyhouston and a Kevin Costner, and that was back in 1991. It's 2025, so you cannot go do something that was subpar to what they did. Amazingly beautiful, beautifully executed back in 1991. You cannot go below that belt in 2025, because technology, as it relates to production and creativity, it has come a long way. And we don't want to see any AI. It's 2025, and yes, we're in that AI, but we don't want to see any AI. But if they make this movie, we may see it about 2026, 2027. But no disrespect to Kim, we really, really do not want Kim Kardashian to take this role. Could it be that Kim and her mom is putting this out there just to get some attention, some clicks, some clouds? I pray to God that's all there is to it, because heck, no way. Absolutely not, okay? But let's get into this report a little so that you guys can have a little more of what is being reported about this and what's their intent as it relates to this, right? Now, they're saying that, they're saying that the caucasity, Kim Kardashian reportedly top of the list to play Whitneyhouston role in Bodyguard remake. As fans continue to talk about who they want to see in the upcoming Bodyguard remake, there's one name at the top of the list that isn't so popular. When it was announced that the 1992 film Bodyguard was being remade, fans on X immediately started to throw out their hopes for the lead duo originally played by Whitneyhouston and Kevin Costner. Halle Bailey and Little Mermaid co-star Jonah Hauer, I think it's Hauer King, have been a popular pick amongst fans, while others have called on the 911 couple Angela Bassett and Peter Cruz to take on the role. You know who could take on this role as well? Taraji P. Henson. She could actually nail this role with who? Terrence Howard. Taraji and Terrence Howard would be amazing. The amazing duo for this pick, because Taraji loves to work with Terrence, and when they are both on screen, it's just magical, and they can do it. I bet you that they can. Now, the report further states, but according to reports from the Daily Mail, Kim Kardashian is actually the top pick for the lead role. The outlet claims that the script has been specifically tailored to Kardashian, who is looking to make her big screen debut as a leading lady. Now, if this happens, it means that something is being traded off. I honestly believe so. And I believe that what Kim wants to do is to break that boundary, break that barrier, to show people that whoever said that I cannot act, well, here I am with an Oscars for The Bodyguard, because it is easier for the lighter, brighter community to get an Oscar than someone who actually really and truly does have talent. So I believe that is what she's aiming for here. Now they're saying everyone immediately assumed Taylor Swift would get the lead. The role played by Whitneyhouston in the original film, because the Bodyguard remake is being directed by Sam Wrench, who directed a 2023 film about Taylor's Eras tour, but Warner Brothers, the studio remaking the original, is very keen on Kim. A source told Daily Mail there have already been multiple meetings, and the script has been written with Kim in mind. Okay. So maybe they want to do something a bit more salacious or something. I don't know, but I really cannot see Kim nailing this. Now they're saying in the original movie, they go on to talk about Whitney playing Rachel Moran, who's talked by a deranged fan, and co-star Kevin Costner has a boyfriend, Frank Farmer. The film was nominated for 2 Oscars, and the soundtrack became the top-selling movie soundtrack of all time. Now just imagine Kim Kardashian having the leading role of this movie, but then a third party has to do the soundtrack. Wouldn't that be that would be like a major insult to this production. Now they go in to talk about Kim Kardashian with her acting role on American Horror Story, and many people were not feeling that, so already just imagine Kim taking on this role on The Bodyguard. It's gonna be something that the internet will have a field day with, not in a good way, but in a very rather unpleasant way. They would really go in on Kim. But I don't think that Kim even cares. I think that is what she would like. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what's your take. While you're at it, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.